Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. The New York Knicks just came out victorious on the road, defeating the Brooklyn Nets, the final score being 121 to 102. And with this win, the New York Knicks are 16-11 now on the season, as the Brooklyn Nets continue to struggle building upon that losing streak. Of course, not having a successful road trip, and then just losing to the New York Knicks at home in just embarrassing fashion. Obviously, the Knicks played good basketball, but if you're a Nets fan, you definitely wanted more fight from your group, as this is the fourth loss in a row for the Brooklyn Nets. And when you really analyze this game, the New York Knicks were in control for 4 quarters of basketball. The Brooklyn Nets' only lead came at the beginning of that first quarter, and the New York Knicks held the Brooklyn Nets to 36% shooting from the overall field, and Mikal Bridges continues to struggle. The New York Knicks definitely did a good job clogging the lanes, specifically Dante DiVincenzo, but Mikal Bridges is even missing open looks out there on the floor, and the Nets aren't going to be a very successful basketball team if they continue to have Mikal Bridges not produce at a very high level and get off to these very slow starts. When it came to the first quarter, the New York Knicks were just demolishing them. Even when they would hit a three, you had Julius Randle responding with his physicality, RJ Barrett drawing a foul. And even though Jalen Brunson did not score at a very high level in this game, when it came to that third quarter, he was able to operate, work out of that post area, which is very unique for someone that is 6'1", 6'2", which is labeled on ESPN, up against Mikal Bridges, a very good defender, former teammate of Villanova. Timely bucket from, when it came to shooting that fadeaway, working, getting to that mid-range. But the New York Knicks just had an answer. They really did. That's what you got to be pleased with, getting the timely buckets. You had the production of Emmanuel quickly coming off the bench. You get the report that Sims is out 1 to 2 weeks. I thought we're just going to start Taj Gibson and Hartenstein is going to get those minutes off the bench. But when it came to physicality, tiring out the Nets, Hartenstein did a very good job on the boards. But throughout this game, what you got to love is that you didn't need Jalen Brunson to drop 40. You didn't need Julius Randle to drop 40 in order to win. This was an overall good team contribution. Dante DiVincenzo continues to look great when it comes to the starting lineup, showing the unselfishness, willingness to crash the boards, clog the lanes, distribute the basketball, really work it out in transition, knock down the three ball. As he had 23 points tonight, he did a good job facilitating. He got his shots within the offense. He continues to show off his range and just his unselfishness. When he clogs the lane, he comes up with a big time steal. He initiates offense, which leads to it becomes very contagious, the ball movement and the unselfishness in transition. But he had a few plays tonight that he clogged the lane, came up with a huge defensive play, which allowed us to operate and get some easy buckets in transition, especially this one play that Dante forced turnover. The Knicks round transition, made that extra pass in order for Emmanuel quickly to have that reverse layup. Josh Hart didn't score a lot tonight, but I thought he really did hound guys defensively. But we didn't need a big-time performance for this team to execute. He had quickly came off the bench. I believe he had 18 points, really poured it on when it came to that fourth quarter, a couple straight threes. He had one that was just completely off balance. I couldn't believe went in. But even though Brunson had 16 points, you saw the unselfishness, 8 assists from Jalen Brunson. He recognized, I'm not going to force the issue. I'm going to let my guys get theirs. And that's what he did. He had 16 points. He had 8 assists. He had 7 rebounds. It was a really crashing the glass out there, which is extremely encouraging. Julius Randle, 26 points. I believe he didn't make a three, but I love the physicality inside. I love the willingness to crash the glass from Julius Randle. RJ, he definitely missed some shots that we'd like to see go in, but I liked seeing RJ Barrett at least get to the free throw line because he continues to execute from the free throw line. He's just at a career high when it comes to most consecutive free throws made. But I thought RJ just knew his role out there on the floor. Even Grimes, I thought, had some underrated minutes when he was out there, when Emmanuel quickly showed off his very good court vision, and he found Quentin Grimes cutting back door for this beautiful reverse layup. I thought quickly played a very complete game. Grimes ended up knocking down another three after that. But yeah, you're going to be in a pretty good position. It doesn't matter if Cam Johnson's playing well or Dinwiddie's getting timely threes. When your key guys are getting buckets and responding, and just getting timely buckets specifically and just responding, you're going to be in good shape, especially the way Mikal Bridges continues to shoot the basketball and really struggle. Mikal Bridges had 15 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, but then you look at the efficiency. 1 of 8 from 3, 4 of 21 from the overall field. And Dinwiddie, I mentioned he made a couple threes, but he only had 10 points on 3 of 11 shooting. Cam Thomas was probably their best player up there with Cam Johnson when it came to efficiency of scoring the basketball. Finney Smith knocked down a couple threes, but when he did knock down a three, I believe it was early on in that first half, at least that second quarter. So there was no overall consistency. Royce O'Neal was 2 for 11 despite making two threes. Watford's not going to produce a lot offensively. Deron Sharp, you could say, played some solid minutes at that center position that I liked coming out of North Carolina. But this was a commanding good win by the New York Knicks. You look at the box score. Julius Randle's 9 for 20, 26 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists. Isaiah Hartenstein, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 points. Jalen Brunson, 16 points, but he had 8 assists, he had 7 rebounds, 6 of 15, 1 of 3 from 3. Dante DiVincenzo, 23 points, 8 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, 9 of 15 from the field, 5 of 10 from 3. RJ Barrett didn't shoot a lot. You could say maybe we didn't get him involved a lot. He's not getting tons of minutes. His minutes are down this year, but 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 5 of 11 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3. Taj Gibson was out there 13 minutes, you could say, some physical moments. Josh Hart, 10 points, hit a couple threes, especially one, I believe that came in that fourth quarter. But 2 of 5 from the field, he had 13 rebounds. Like, this dude just a pest when it comes to rebounding the basketball, back-breaking, momentum-changing rebounds. 2 of them were offensive rebounds, but 3 assists, 1 steal. Mano quickly, 19 points, 7 to 12, 4 6 from 3, 2 assists, 1 steal. Like, the Nets just weren't in the position for Mikal Bridges to have a bad game, especially the way the overall Knicks, just the entire team just contributed out there on the floor. And it was really awesome to see. Just one nitpick, I guess. The 3-point defense, you would just want that to be better. I don't know if that's a defensive scheme or what, but the Knicks offense was just literally like firing on all cylinders and just clicking, that it really didn't matter. The Knicks just played very well offensively tonight. Love the ball movement early on and really set the tone throughout the game, coming up with steals and pushing the pace. And we even saw some small ball action at one point of Josh Hart at the 4 and Randle at the 5. We'll see if that continues to be successful moving forward. Let me know down below your thoughts. Peace out, y'all.